Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Indiana's offense will go on the attack first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Gets it out quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Takes the handoff. It's Hemby. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Off play action. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Hoosiers are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. And the Hoosiers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So Oregon's offense will take the field for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Moore to the air. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the first down. They'll run for it. He's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. From the gun to give, looking for room. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions, and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Finds his big tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The power of Austin Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Crosses the 45. Turning it on. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Hoosiers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll try the run. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the ground game. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 5 and a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Moore will throw. He's got him. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they are going to be gassed.
He's got the tight end. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback making checks. Moore to the air. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Benson. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44, a big-time pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Benson. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll... the 42.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game was could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. But that time, in the second half, they come away with their first sack of the game, and that is going to be a big shot in the arm.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Fires to the tight end. And absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Strong pass rush. To the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Working that left side now. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Benson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The Ducks will move the sticks. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. Moore will throw. Finds his tight end. All down, and he has enough to move the chains. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, They've got a 2-possession lead.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hemby. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to again.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Using his legs, it's Hemby. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got his man in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man, it's Mendoza. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference, defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on fourth down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback extends the play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana! And they'll try to tack on 2. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
Nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man. When you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll run it from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Turning on the Jets. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Right on the money. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking downfield on a first down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Wants to throw again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a... hit.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Creates a little space. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think